Hey guys, so I wanted to make kind of a quick, hopefully quick, just like shitty iMac video, because I wanted to talk to you about this whole Patreon thing and like the fees changing and just kind of get your thoughts and kind of share with you my thoughts. I talked a little bit on Twitter and then realized this is kind of the place to talk about it, not Twitter. And that kind of leads me into some of the points that I'll talk about in this video. So, let's just start with the fact that they're charging you more. I feel bad. I feel really bad. I've thought about it a lot, and I think a lot of creators feel really bad right now. And I will start with saying that when I first got the email saying that this change was going to happen, I was really excited as a creator. I just kind of read that, like, I would be making 95% of whatever the pledge was, as opposed to whatever it was before. And when I first heard that, I was like, cool, that's awesome. Like, I'm going to be getting more of, the amount that was being pledged to me. Like, if you guys think that you're paying me $2 and I'm not getting $2, like, now I'm getting closer to $2, right? So that, like, on its own is a really cool thing. I think I'm really used to, like, a percentage of whatever I get paid being taken by whatever company is doing the thing. Like, Etsy takes a fee, and PayPal even sometimes takes a fee. So I'm used to it, but I hate it. I think credit card companies and people who take fees, I get it, why they do it, but I hate it. I think it's trash. So, like, originally I was, like, jacked. I was like, this is gonna be awesome. I didn't realize that it meant you guys paid more. And that is the part that sucks, because it's like, I don't know. There's been a lot of people who have lost a lot of patrons through this. I have been really lucky. None of you guys left because of it. But it doesn't make me feel any less bad. And I've asked myself a lot, I've been asked by other people why I feel bad. Just in general, why I feel bad kind of promoting Patreon or asking for patrons. And the conclusion that I came to is I know you guys. I know my demographic, and I know my patrons. Pretty much all of you are my friends. I would say that you guys are all my friends. People I know, people I follow on the internet, people who follow me on the internet. None of you are strangers. And therefore, I know you, and I know that you're just trying to make it too. We're all just freaking trying to make it. It's not like, if someone buys one of my paintings off Etsy and I've never heard of them before, like, it's a business thing, I finish the painting, I package it up, and I send it on its way. Someone gets their thing, and I get money, right? That's it. With Patreon, I know you guys. And, like, I know how hard it is being 25 and a millennial and trying to, like, pay my bills. And so I feel bad knowing that, like, on top of this really amazing thing that you're doing, like, supporting me and my art, like, you're being charged more. I feel bad, because you shouldn't, this is already optional. It's already optional. And Patreon is making it so extra for you that I feel bad, right? That's shitty. It's just what it is. And I also feel like as a small creator, I'm constantly battling with, like, is this worth it? I'm not a huge creator who, like, this is my full-time job and I can do all these cool things and make extra Patreon stuff all the time and, treat this more as, like, a really cool social media place for things to happen. Like, that's just not the experience that I've been able to have. And so I just don't feel like really it's worth the extra, I don't know, however much you end up having to pay. I still struggle with the fact that it's worth the amount you've agreed to pay, if that makes sense. I don't know. So that's what I'm dealing with, like, with the new stuff. But you guys know that I've struggled with Patreon kind of from the beginning. I constantly ask myself, am I delivering, like, is this the right platform for me? Really is what it comes down to. Is this the right platform for me to be supported, to spend my time and energy? Is it good for me to be using Patreon? And I don't necessarily think so. Does that mean I'm going to get rid of my Patreon tonight? No. I think I'll probably give it a week and see how I feel. But I know that I don't post on here as much as I would like. And I know that I talk about it a lot, but I don't do it. I know that my deliverables are not outstanding. And I know that I'm starting to get asked to do a lot more art-based work for people, friends, and so it makes me wonder how many of those new things take away from Patreon time, if that makes sense. So I don't know. I don't know. But overall, I just feel confused about all of this. So I'd like to get to know what you think. You know, some of you may not mind paying the extra amount, and some of you it may make a difference. So I'm curious about that. I'm curious if you think there are better ways to support an artist. You know, I feel like I'm in a lucky position where I'm not a musician relying on extra income to make my album. I'm not a vlogger relying on extra income because YouTube AdSense sucks. I sell my artwork, and that is really cool and provides me with art-based income that goes into my art account, and then I can buy more art supplies with that. And don't get me wrong, Patreon helps every month, and I appreciate it so much. But I guess I'm just wondering, like, is there a better way for me, because I have this privilege of actually having a sellable item, if that makes sense? You know, like, maybe instead of Patreon, every month I have a special print that sells for $2 to $5. And that essentially is like a Patreon pledge, right? I don't know. So I'd like to know what you think about something like that. If you have ideas, I don't know. But I think that it's hard being a small creator with a full-time job that's not art, and just trying to feel like I'm doing a good job, and feeling like I'm not wasting anybody's time or money, because time and money are really valuable in trying to make it work, especially right now. So those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think, and let me know what your take was on all of this. And I just want you guys to know how much I appreciate you. You've been here since the beginning, most of you, on my art, and have watched me grow and have supported me along the way and have been absolutely incredible. I cannot put into words what it means to me. So, you know, whether or not I have a Patreon, your guys' support makes me create. You make me love making things. So thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you guys later.